I see, guys. So, what do you do in case of an emergency? You have to understand that if you have an emergency in life, you have to be yourself. And you have to understand that you have to go through life making sure every single day of your life that you're doing better for yourself, because anybody who wants to do better can always have a better attitude and can always develop themselves in the best way. So, if you want to develop yourself in the best way, then what you need to do is give ideas and make sure every single day that you're giving these ideas every single day about your life and your life story, and making sure that you're confident and making sure every single day that you're doing something productive is going to be the best way forward. So you must understand that if you really want to help people to succeed, then you have to do life coaching and you have to do something today that's going to help people to grow, because you have to understand every single day of my life, I'm always trying to grow myself. I'm always trying to do the best job I can so that I can grow myself. But if anything happens where you may, like for example, get cancer, or you may get a heart attack or something like that, then what you do in that situation is you make sure that you do your best in terms of positivity and just be positive about it, and be someone who is understanding to recognize that there's always a better way forward and there's always something that you can do today that's going to help people to succeed. But make sure you understand that you guys are smart and you guys have love in you every single day, and you must understand that if you really want to succeed, then you have to grow and you have to understand to live life to the fullest every single day. So no matter what you're doing every single day, make sure every single day that you're thriving and making sure that you're reading as much material as possible every single day to make sure that you're growing, because you have to understand that life is to be growing every single day, and when you grow you actually always find better ways of thinking. So you must understand that if you're growing and thinking too much, then you have to be in the present, and you have to understand to be looking at those thoughts and looking at those feelings that you do have, and making sure that you label your emotions to make sure that you understand that you're always feeling good. And you have to understand that every single day of your life you must be feeling good all the time, and you must understand to feel good about yourself every single day so that you can grow yourself. And you have to understand that if you really want to help yourself to succeed, then you have to do something today that's going to move you forward, because that's the only way of life. And you have to understand that if you really want to do something that's actually positive, then you have to understand to have a positive mindset. So for example, for myself, when I become positive, I make sure I talk better and better, and I try to do and live better of a lifestyle every single day of my life. I'm always trying to succeed, and I'm always trying to do the best job I can to succeed, because every single day you have to understand that life is to be successful every single day, and you have to understand that you have to grow yourself in different ways, and you have to find abilities and skills every single day to make sure that you're finding the best outcome in life. And you have to understand that if you really want to develop yourself, then you have to understand that you have to grow and you have to do the best way of life anyway. So to grow is to be foundational in what you're thinking, and you have to understand that you have to choose your thoughts wisely, and you have to be strong. And you have to understand that in life you have to be strong, because women these days and men go for smarter people, and you must understand to be smart, and you have to understand to always develop yourself in your way of life. But make sure you understand that if you're a smoker today, or if you do drugs and alcohol, then you have to find better outlets and you have to find better habits every single day, and you have to do your best job anyway. And you have to understand that no matter what you're doing every single day, that you're always finding a nice and beautiful way of life for yourself to grow, because every single day is a new day. And you have to understand that every single day that you're going to grow, you have to understand that it's much more pleasant to be growing and to be living life to the fullest. So make sure every single day of your life that you give yourself a chance, and give yourself so many chances in life to make sure that you're successful and that you're doing your passions every single day, and that you're actually always doing something that's actually helpful every single day. So make sure you understand that for example, my schedule is I wake up, I make sure I start reading something every single day, and what I do is I go and group myself, and I go and make sure I brush my teeth, and I make sure that I'm looking forward to a greater way of life for myself. So every single day I'm looking for something to say, I'm looking for a better way of life. I'm making sure that I understand much more about life in the average of something that's happening, and I'm making sure always to develop myself anyway, because life is to be developing yourself all the time so that you can grow. And you have to understand that growth is intentional, as John C. Maxwell says. So you have to be always constantly reading something, and you have to be constantly consuming content to be reading. And you have to understand that reading always makes you smarter than you are. And you have to understand every single day that no matter what happens in your life, that you be positive about it, and you always go that way where you're always in the reflection of your own heart, and you're making sure all the time to always help yourself to succeed every single day. because that's what we need from you. And you have to understand, every single day we need you to grow, and we need you to become your best version every single day. So if you're craving something that you don't eat, for example, then what you do is you be in the emotions, and you overcome the emotions, and you overcome everything about life, and you make sure every single day that you're performing to the best of your ability. So make sure you understand that life is to be communicating positively. And if you're communicating positively every single day with people, you're going to get to know people, and you're going to get to understand your life much greater. So make sure every single day that you're growing yourself in your communicational skills every single day, so that you can understand life much more. So every single day when I communicate better, I'm making sure all the time that I'm always living to the fullest. I'm making sure I'm experimenting with different outcomes, and I'm learning every single day that my body can only do so much every single day. So I'm understanding to keep my energy levels inside doors. So I'm making sure every single day of my life that I use the 1 hour rule every single day so that I can grow. And what is the 1 hour rule? I stay indoors for 23 hours, and 1 hour of the day I just go out to the shops to get something, and I stay indoors. And why do I stay indoors? Because I save money this way, and I afford to live this way. But the thing is, I also have a 6 p.m. curfew where I live my life by being at home at 6 p.m. And I make sure every single day, you must understand that life is going to pass you by, and you have to live life anyway. And you have to understand that whatever's happening around the world is going to happen to everyone. And every single day, you must understand that if you're really willing to help yourself to grow, then you're going to find better ways of strategies to help yourself to do this. So every single day, make sure that you're consistent on social media and doing something profound for yourself every single day, so that you can actually help yourself to understand much more. So no matter what it is about life, make sure every single day that you're doing something that's productive, so you understand everything about life much more. And make sure every single day that you always want to be doing more, and you always want to be always achieving more about yourself. And you have to always find strategies, and always find yourself growing in the technique of love and fortune every single day, so you can help yourself to understand something. So if you want to become present as well, then you have to be in your emotions, and you have to always live your life in the feelings of life. And you have to understand that if you have nothing to do, then make sure you're in the feelings, and make sure you're pronouncing yourself much better. So make sure you're always positive about what's happening around the world, but make sure every single day that you understand that you have to help people, and you have to do the best job you can anyway, and you have to provide a service, or a service will be given to you. So make sure you understand that if you have no plans for life, then a plan will come into your life by other people. And make sure you understand that you have to be constantly planning your life, and you have to be constantly succeeding in life. Every single day you have to be at your best performance, and you have to understand that you have to have health as number one every single day. So every single day I'm always putting my health first. I'm making sure every single day I do the best I can, so that I can live my life to the best of my ability. So you must understand that my goals are to live to 100 years of age every single day. So what I need to do is I need to eat better, and I need to always drink better, and I have to make sure every single day that I'm always developing that core strategy to be able to live to 100 years of age. But it's always possible as long as you are growing yourself to the best way you can. So you have to understand that if you're really, really worried about anything, then make sure you're never worried about anything, and make sure every single day that what worries you never matters. Make sure every single day you understand that you must never fall worried about life, and you must never worry about yourself ever, because worry doesn't help you. And you have to understand that you have to go and be positive about situations that are helping you grow. So you have to understand that you're growing always consistently every single day, but you have to constantly reach out for material to grow yourself with. And you have to always read, and read as much as you can every single day, so that you can understand that every single day of your life you're doing a better job for yourself, and you're doing something that's worthwhile, and you're making sure every single day that you're helping people every single day. But you're in the zone, and when you're in the zone, you're always making sure that people have what they deserve in terms of ideas, so you can understand straight away that it's about living life to the fullest, but making sure that you're doing your passions along the way, so that you can help yourself to grow. So for myself, I have over 1,200 videos on YouTube right now, so that I can help my legacy to grow. But I'm making sure you understand that I'm always leaving everything on the table in terms of ideas. I'm making sure every single day I'm freelancing, I'm doing something around like video camera, I'm doing something around the video camera every single day. I'm making sure I'm showing up for success every single day of my life. I'm doing the best I can. I make sure every single day I have Jesus Christ in my life. I'm making sure every single day that I'm doing something that's helping me move forward all the time, so that I can grow. Because you have to understand that what's important is growth, and making sure that you understand that you have to be always living life to the fullest in terms of spiritual ideas and making sure that you're going above and beyond for people every single day of your life is going to help you to understand much more about life. And it's going to help you every single day to understand how to be excellent around yourself. And you have to understand to accumulate better habits for yourself, and you need to understand to grow all the time and you have to go within to grow. So make sure every single day when you're going within, that you're going into the emotions of life and speaking every single day about life. And you have to understand that if you really want to be a life coach, then you have to understand the ins and tactics of being a life coach, and you have to understand to speak out your story and make sure every single day that you are living to a great way of life every single day, that you're doing something that you can do, and making sure that you're sticking within your means, and making sure every single day that you're doing something that's helping you move forward is the number one way of life. So make sure every single day that you understand to perform to the best of your ability every single day, so you can understand how to move forward. So it's much more about making sure that no matter what happens in your life, that you're always thriving, and you're making sure that you're delivering content one way or another, but making sure that you're positive about situations all the time is going to help you immensely to make sure that you're doing much greater. So every single day, make sure that you're always helping people in regards to your passions, and making sure that you're teaching people something about yourself every single day, so that you understand that it's about your story, and it's about making sure that your story comes across. So make sure every single day that people get to know you much better by making sure every single day that you help to explain your words, and making sure that you give your words of wisdom every single day to people via video or audio camera, or making sure every single day you're doing writing materials, and you're just really positive about situations. So make sure every single day that if you're really positive, then you're really going to find ways and techniques to grow. And you're going to find every single day that if you just stick to your passions, and if you just really push yourself to do your content, and you push yourself to do your passions, regardless of the outcomes and regardless of who's going to promote you, you have to understand that you have to promote yourself, and you have to understand that you have to go and really do your passions when you get bored. And you have to understand every single day you have to be at your best performance, and you have to understand you have to do peak performance every single day, and you have to do the best you can all the time. So make sure every single day that you understand that if you want to accumulate rich habits in life, then you have to have a positive attitude, and you have to understand that it's much more about helping yourself to succeed every single day. So make sure that you're doing something around a video camera every single day, and making sure that you're doing positive material all the time, so you can help people to grow, because life is to grow every single day. And you have to understand that it's about really being kind and generous in the world, and making sure that you understand that it's much more that you are growing yourself all the time. So make sure every single day of your life that you're doing something that's really pronouncing you to do better for yourself. So make sure you understand that if worst comes to worst, then make sure every single day you're just positive about it, and make sure you understand that if it's your time to go away from this world, then make sure you understand that you just be positive, and make sure every single day you're just doing the best you can all the time, because that's going to help you to understand life much more. So you have to understand that if you want to do better in life, then you have to speak better, and you have to do much more better in terms of your communication, and you have to find ways and techniques to actually get ahead in life, and you have to plan your life. So make sure every single day that you're planning your life, and making sure that you're doing something that's helping you to move forward every single day. So always look into the future, and make sure you understand that you have to understand your path and your life's path and what you want out of life every single day. But you have to be social with people, and you have to understand that every single day you have to be getting up on the camera, and you have to understand to really give a performance every single day. And you have to understand that every single day of my life, I'm always trying to do the best I can. I'm always doing the best I can so I can help myself to grow, because that's the whole point of life. So you must understand, I never have cancer, I never have a heart attack in my life. I'm making sure every single day I'm looking for a better way. I'm making sure I'm always developing myself every single day. I'm making sure that I do as much freelance as possible, and every single day I'm trying to get more clients for myself. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to have a way of life that's helping me grow. I'm trying to be spiritual about myself every single day, and I'm helping myself to understand that it's about living life to the fullest every single day. So every single day you must understand that no matter what I do every single day, I'm always positive about whatever I do, and I'm making sure that I'm always living up to the standard that I want to live in terms of my words. So make sure you understand that if you're speaking better, make sure you're doing better. And make sure you understand that no matter what, that sometimes people speak better, but they don't do what they say. In their sense, so make sure you're always aligned in terms of what you say is what you do. In a sense, so make sure you understand that if you say something, make sure you're doing it, so that you understand that integrity makes a vital role in terms of success. So make sure you understand to be speaking your word, and make sure that you're living your words every single day. So what you say is what you are, and you have to understand that you have to do what you say every single day, and you have to understand to stay consistent like that every single day, because that's the number one way of life, which is integrity, and making sure that you understand that integrity is leadership skills, and every single day you have to lead people, and you have to do something that is really, really noteworthy in your life. Every single day you have to make sure that no matter what, that people get content in terms of positive content from you, and that you're always thriving in terms of life. So make sure every single day that you're doing something positive all the time with yourself, so you can move forward, and so you can understand how to develop yourself into freedom and success, and helping yourself to understand much more about life. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that if you're really, really helping yourself to do better about life, you're looking for a better strategy, and you're making sure you're succeeding, because that's the best way. See guys, so no matter what I do every single day, I'm always trying to be positive. I'm always looking at situations in a positive way, and I'm making sure that every single day I live my words. I'm making sure every single day I'm doing something that's actually helping me move forward. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that if you're really, really succeeding every single day, then you're living your words and you're living what you say. So make sure you understand that it's very vital and it's very important to be living your words every single day, because that's going to help you to immensely have Jesus Christ in your life, because Jesus Christ does what he says every single day. So make sure you understand that you follow in Jesus Christ's footsteps every single day, and make sure that you're doing something that's actually helping you move forward all the time. So I'm understanding that if you really, really want to succeed every single day, then you have to do something positive all the time with yourself. So make sure you understand to take yourself out, and make sure you have curfews as well in your life, and make sure you understand that every single day, make sure you're always home before 6 p.m. so that you can understand that you, inside of your mindset and inside of your life, that you're always living to the best way of life every single day, and you're making sure that you're doing something that's really, really going to help yourself to move forward. So you must understand that if you're helping yourself to move forward, then you're helping other people to move forward, and you're actually always selfless in the moment, and you're actually every single day doing something selfless, and you're doing something for the world that you live in, and you're making sure every single day you're contributing to the planet in somehow, and you're making sure every single day that you're always helping yourself to grow, because when you grow yourself, you have to become positive, and you have to understand every single day that growth is positivity, and every single day you have to understand that it's much more about living life to the fullest all the time. So you have to find ways and strategies every single day to understand that you have to plan 24/7, and you have to be planning your life 24/7 while doing what you say is going to help you immensely for success every single day. And you have to understand that if you really want to grow yourself, then you have to always find people in terms of mentors to help you grow. And you have to understand that it's really, really, you have to seek out information every single day, and you have to make yourself smarter all the time. So make sure every single day you're doing something that's going to help you succeed. So every single day you must understand that more money doesn't buy happiness, and you must understand that what money does buy is experience. But if you have no health, if you have no health, guys, then make sure you understand that money won't help you if you have no health. And you have to understand that every single day you have to have health, and you have to understand that money doesn't buy health. You understand? So make sure you understand that what buys health is delayed gratification, and making sure that you delay gratification as much as possible every single day is going to help you to have health in your life. So make sure you understand every single day that if you're really, really positive about situations, that you're delaying gratification. I promise you that's the only way of life every single day. And make sure every single day that you're doing something for nothing all the time. So make sure you understand that if you're really, really positive about situations, then you're going to find better outcomes, and you're going to find a better way of dealing with life. And you're going to make sure every single day that you're doing something that's helping people to move forward, because that's the only way of life. And you have to understand that it's much more about being positive in front of a camera and being someone that's really, really recognizable in terms of life, and making sure that you're building a legacy regardless of the situation, but you're doing something that's actually helping you move forward. So every single day, you have to understand that if you really want to succeed every single day, then you have to find better ways of dealing with life, and you have to always never believe your thoughts, but make sure you understand that you question everything every single day, and make sure you understand that you are not your thoughts, and you are not the thoughts that arise in your mindset, because any type of thoughts can go into your mindset right now, and you have to understand that you have to observe it, and you have to observe your thoughts, and you have to choose the appropriate thoughts every single day, and you have to choose a better way of life, and you have to understand to live accounting to your words. And you have to understand that if you really, really want to live life, then you have to have integrity in your life, and you have to understand to move forward with integrity all the time, so you can understand much more about life. So every single day you must understand that if you want to succeed every single day, then you have to find better ways of thinking all the time, and you have to read much more books, and you have to invest your money into books so you can grow yourself. So every single day find better ways of dealing with life, and find coping strategies and coping mechanisms every single day to understand that positivity is the best outcome. And positivity is the best outcome in your life. So make sure you understand that if you're positive, then you'll find the cure to everything. And you must understand every single day, that no matter what I do, I'm always making sure that I'm thriving. I'm making sure I'm doing the best I can all the time, because that's the only way of life. And you have to understand that if you really want to succeed every single day, then you have to help yourself to grow, and you have to help yourself to talk in front of a camera all the time, so you can help yourself to create a great legacy for yourself. So you can understand every single day that I'm always trying to do the best I can. Every single day I'm always making sure that I have a nice and beautiful, appropriate way of life all the time, so that I can succeed and so I can move forward. Because every single day you must understand that when you're moving forward, you're helping yourself to succeed, and you're helping yourself to understand much more about life. So make sure every single day that if you want to help yourself to understand something about life, that you understand that people are dying today and people are growing, and you have to understand that you have to be on the side of growing, and you have to understand that we are growing and dying at the same time. But the thing is that we have eternal life in Jesus Christ. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that we live forever. And you must understand every single day you have to believe in that. And you have to believe in a better world all the time. Because every single day you ask Jesus Christ what he does in every situation, so you can understand what you need to do about life. Because I see the way, I see the road every single day. But it's just about following that road. Following Jesus Christ's footsteps is what many people fall in terms of life. And they fall in the footsteps of themselves, and they're making sure that they're not following Jesus Christ, and they're following some people. And you have to understand that you have to follow Jesus Christ, and you have to understand that everybody falls short of God. In a sense, so make sure you understand that you have to walk alone with Jesus Christ. You have to understand that no matter what, that you have to teach yourself to understand that when you see the path of Jesus Christ, and when you see how to walk just like Jesus Christ, it's determining every single day of your life, every single day, that you have to understand that your life is being determined by how you walk with Jesus Christ. And you have to understand that if you walk Jesus Christ's footsteps alone, because everybody has to, and everybody has to walk Jesus Christ's footsteps alone, then you have to understand that something may happen to you. And you have to understand that you just keep walking with Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is holding your hand as long as you're following Jesus Christ. And you have to understand that every single day, that if you want the best life, then you follow Jesus Christ's footsteps every single day. And you have to understand that you have to always amount to a greater way of life, and you always have to understand that Jesus Christ shows you the way, and he shows you the life, and he shows you eternal life, because Jesus Christ is God in human format. And you have to understand that God gave his only son so that you can not perish, and so that you can always live life to the best ability that you can. Because you have to understand every single day that you have to understand that there is a God, and there is someone much better than us, and that there is someone that helps us to grow, and that there is someone that gives us eternal life. And you have to understand that I see it in Jesus Christ, and you have to understand that no matter what, you have to believe in that, and you have to believe in a better world. Because Jesus Christ said himself that we are not of this world, and that he's not of this world. And you have to understand that there is a better world, and there is something much better than this. So every single day, try to understand that you live eternally with Jesus Christ, and you have to rejoice every single day. And you have to understand that your time here on earth is just to pass by earth, and just to see everything in terms of this life, and then we're going into the next world, and we're going to go and do a better job for ourselves every single day. Then we're going to understand about life much more freely with Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is holding our hand all the time. And you have to understand that we are going to be risen 3 days later, and you have to understand that no matter what, that we're going to be with God, and God's going to be holding us together. And you have to understand every single day that no matter what, that we have to always not perish, because we have to follow Jesus Christ. And you have to understand that humanity pinned Jesus Christ to the cross. And you have to understand that God said, and Jesus Christ said, that Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. And you have to understand that humanity needs a better awareness, and we need better awareness every single day. And you have to understand that if you follow Jesus Christ, I promise you it's the best principles of life every single day. And you have to understand that Jesus Christ never makes up a pandemic called coronavirus pandemic. In a sense, so make sure you understand that it's humanity doing this to us. And you have to understand that you can see it in Jesus Christ. You can see that the coronavirus pandemic is a human-made kind of thing, and it's to control us. But you must understand that Jesus Christ would never make this happen for us. I mean, what Jesus Christ does is he teaches his holy life, and he teaches his life for us. And you have to understand that he teaches you the principles of every state and every single country in the world must follow what Jesus Christ's example is. And you have to understand that if you really follow Jesus Christ every single day, then you're going to find better outcomes, and you're going to find a better way of dealing with life. And you can always see what Jesus Christ is up to every single day. And you can always see exactly your road and exactly what you need about life. And you can always live to life. I mean, you can always live life to the fullest as long as you follow Jesus Christ, but never be afraid of death. I mean, never be afraid of death. I mean, never be afraid that your heart may stop, or that you may have a heart attack, or that you may have cancer or something like that. Just make sure you understand that whatever happens, that you have Jesus Christ in your life all the time, and that you're always going to be held responsible for your life. And you have to understand that every single day you must be responsible, and you must be someone who's far more responsible than other people every single day. And you must understand that life is a competition, and you must understand that you have to compete with yourself only. And you have to understand that you have to understand to always level yourself up every single day. And you have to understand every single day to be at your best performance is what I'm saying. So make sure you understand that you're never comparing with other people. You're comparing with yourself. And you have to understand that no matter what, then every single day of your life, you have to be always thriving. And you have to understand every single day that Jesus Christ shows us every single day that no matter what, that there is a way, and that there is a life, and that there is something that Jesus Christ is planning for your life every single day. And you have to understand that if as long as you follow Jesus Christ, I promise you, you're going to live to the fullest, and you're going to live the greatest lifestyle you've ever lived. And you have to understand every single day, you have to understand that, and you have to understand that there is a better world than this. And you have to believe in that world, and you have to understand that Jesus Christ believes in that world, that there is a better world than this, and that there is better than earth, and that there is something better in heaven that our Father, in terms of our Father in heaven, is going to give us. And you have to understand that we have to always find ourselves doing much better throughout life. So every single day you must understand that if you want to do better for life, then you have to follow Jesus Christ. And you have to understand every single day to understand that no matter what happens, that every single day you must relate your life to Jesus Christ, and you have to do better for yourself. So every single day make sure that no matter what you're doing today, that you're always positive, and that you're really finding a better way of dealing with life for yourself. So make sure all the time that you're positive about situations, just like Jesus Christ. So you understand that no matter what, that every single day we're going to find strategies, and we're going to find something to do every single day, and that we're going to really succeed. Because you have to understand that success breeds happiness. And you have to understand that if you really want to be happy, you have to be successful, and you have to do something that successful people do every single day. And you have to understand that you have to get knowledgeable every single day, and you have to educate yourself, and you have to have self-help books, and you have to read self-help books, and you have to read more books and more books and more books to understand knowledge about life. And you have to understand that wisdom throughout life is the best thing about life. And you have to understand that wisdom is getting wiser, and every single day you must understand that wisdom is something that's really spiritual, and it's really something that's happiness. But the more you accumulate wisdom for yourself, the more you understand life, and the more you mature as well, and the more you really understand Jesus Christ, the more wisdom you have. So the more books you read, the more it leads you to Jesus Christ and God. And you have to understand that you have to really invest yourself every single day into books. And you have to understand that you have to invest yourself into the Bible of Jesus Christ every single day. And you have to understand that there's always a way forward. And you have to understand that where there's a will, there's a way. I promise you. So make sure you understand that you never give up. I mean, never give up on your dreams. I mean, I have a dream that I want to go around the world DJing, and I want to go and do this for myself. I have a DJ deck right there, and I understand. I'll just show you. See, guys, so this is my DJ deck. So you can see my DJ deck. I mean, it is just something that I really love to do. And I love to make music, and I love to make sure that I want to go around the world. I want to do like Steve Aoki, and Steve Aoki is going around the world. I mean, he has millions of dollars in his pocket. I mean, the guy is really rich in terms of being able to make music and being able to go around the world every single day. I mean, 300 days of the year, he's gone around the world, and he's always enjoying his life. I understand, I look up to him, but the thing is that I'm vegan as well, and you have to understand that I wish and I dream about this. I dream to go around the world DJing, and to be pumping my music, and to have a residential DJ kind of thing going for me. But the thing is that nobody else is going to promote me. I mean, nobody wants to promote Danny Milivojevic except Danny Milivojevic. And you have to understand that I have to find a way, and I have to produce more music, and I have to do it alone. And you have to understand that Jesus Christ does it alone. And you have to understand that you have to practice, and you have to practice DJing, and you have to practice music production, and you have to practice life coaching. And I want to DJ around the world. I want to travel around the world teaching people life coaching skills every single day, but I have to live up to my words as well, and I have to do what my words say every single day. And you have to understand that I want to go around the world, I want to travel. I never want to work a 9 to 5 job. I mean, I want to work 24/7. I always want to work. I want to work all the time. I mean, work is life, and you have to understand that I always want to be working and doing something that's productive. I mean, you're saying, something about my legacy that's growing around my legacy every single day. If I'm understanding, I'm always overlapping people. I'm overlapping people in terms of my legacy, and I'm making sure you understand that I'm one of the people that is doing the best in terms of YouTube channel around my peers. And you have to understand that no matter what, that they have no YouTube channel, and you have to understand that I have a YouTube channel. I have things going for me. I have success to some degree every single day. I mean, my dream is to go around the world DJing and to go around the world teaching life coaching skills to everybody while being a millionaire and while having all the real estate that I ever need every single day, and making sure I always have cash flow and always having a nice and beautiful wife for myself and kids. But you have to understand that it can happen, and I believe in that, and I believe in my goals, and I believe that Jesus Christ can get me there. I believe that there is a way. And you have to understand that no matter what, that time reveals itself to you. And you have to understand that the smarter you get is the more books you read. And you read more books, and you always develop more in terms of your passions. And make sure you're always doing your passions every single day. You're doing your passions, and you're believing in your passion, and you're believing in your passion, and you're believing in your passion, and you're believing in your passion. And suddenly everything falls into place. And make sure you understand that suddenly, eventually, you're a millionaire. And sometimes you have to understand that sometimes you may die really early, and you must understand that Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash. I mean, at the peak of his life. I mean, the guy's a mega star in terms of basketball player, and he plays in the NBA, and he's one of the top 5 people in terms of that scored the most baskets in the world in terms of basketball. And you have to understand the guy dies with his daughter in a helicopter crash at 41. And you have to understand anything can happen in this life. And you have to understand that you have to be prepared, and you have to be preparing yourself all the time. And you have to understand that you have to have a great attitude. And you have to understand that all I'm selling in this video is a great attitude. I'm just selling myself every single day. I'm looking to teach you my attitude. I'm looking to teach you a better way. I'm looking to teach you that there is awareness that I can give you every single day. And awareness is power. And you must understand that if you really go by examples of awareness, that you're really knowledgeable about something, and that you really want something so much more than you do, then you have to understand that you have to thrive for it, and you have to believe in it, and you have to understand that there is a way forward. But you have to understand that you yourself have to get there, and you have to understand to go alone. And you have to understand that when you go alone throughout life, you're going to live life to the fullest, and you're going to make sure you understand that Jesus Christ done everything alone. And you must understand that he also had help from other people, but he had to go alone to do that. I mean, you understand? So make sure you understand that Jesus Christ is on the cross, and he's saying, I love you all, I love you all, I love you all. You understand? So make sure you understand. That's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, he gave his life for us, and you must understand that no matter what, that you need to understand to give your life for people as well. And you have to understand that you have to follow in Jesus Christ's footsteps. So make sure every single day you understand that Jesus Christ has a plan for you, and Jesus Christ wants you to achieve your dreams. And you have to understand that I want you to achieve your dreams. I believe in you, man. I believe in you, woman. I believe in you guys every single day. But you have to believe also in a greater way of life all the time. And you have to understand every single day I have to DJ much more. I have to understand that I have to produce better music. I have to do something better. But 2021 has been the best year of my life. And you must understand that with the ups and downs of my life, you must understand that 2021 has been the best year so far in terms of my wisdom. And now in terms of my physique, I understand that I fell apart in terms of my physique, but you must understand I'm doing better anyway in terms of my wisdom. And I'm making sure you understand that I'm a bit overweight now. I'm a bit much more fatter than I was before, but that's because I'm on medications. I'm on schizophrenic medications, and the doctors put me on schizophrenic medications. And you must understand I'm still out there. I'm still doing my job. I'm still doing what I'm passionate about. I believe so much that I can do something with DJing, and that I can do something around my music every single day, and that I can make events around the world, and that I can do something as well to perform in front of people, and to make sure that I can go and live my legacy. So you must understand that I believe that I can do it. And you have to understand that Napoleon Hill says that if you believe that you can, then you can. And you have to understand every single day that you have to grow, and you have to understand that Jesus Christ is with you, but you have to follow his footsteps. And you have to understand that no matter what, that it's a lone road. And you have to understand that if you really follow Jesus Christ, you're going to get there. and you have to understand that you're going to get there, and you must understand that time plays a vital role in this. So I have over the next 20 years, I have 20 years of my life to be able to practice DJing and to be able to practice my music production and to be able to create some beautiful music. So make sure you understand that I do believe in my passions. I'm going to continue to do my passions, and I'm always continuing to do my passions, and I'm always believing in myself the more I can. And you must understand, every single day I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to make sure that I have the best life for myself. I mean, you understand? So every single day, that whatever life throws at you, I mean, make sure you catch it. I mean, make sure you catch the home run. I mean, make sure you hit the home run. I mean, make sure you catch every ball that you can. I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that you dodge life every single time. I mean, make sure every single day you're always sidestepping life to the best way you can. I mean, make sure you're doing something that's helping you move forward all the time. So, I mean, you must understand that you guys have a dream. I mean, you have a dream, and Jesus Christ believes in you, and you must understand every single day, I believe in you. I believe that you can do it. But you must understand that many people are not going to tell you this, and you have to understand that many people are not going to tell you that they believe in you. I mean, they're not going to tell you that you are more successful than them. I promise you, nobody in life has told me ever in my whole life that I'm more successful than them. I promise you, they hate my guts. I promise you, they hate my guts because they don't want me to be more successful than them. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that nobody has ever told me that I'm more successful than them. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that I'm always more successful than people in terms of Danny Milivojevic. So nobody can be more successful than Danny Milivojevic or being Danny Milivojevic than Danny Milivojevic. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that I'm the best I can be in terms of Danny Milivojevic. So I'm always doing the best I can. I mean, in a sense, but in wisdom, I'm probably in wisdom, I can give you the wisdom you need. I can give you the wisdom of life. I can show you the way. I can show you the way, but the thing is, every single day I have to live the way as well, and I have to understand every single day I'm doing better. I'm doing better for myself in every respect for myself. So every single day you must understand that if you want to really do better, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to understand that there is a better life as long as you believe in it, and as long as you understand that for yourself, then you're going to understand that there is a better way for yourself always to grow. And you have to understand that you just have to always believe in yourself. But I have dreams as well, and you have to understand that I never want my dreams to be dying. And you have to understand that you have to live Jesus Christ if you want to achieve your dreams every single day. So every single day, try to understand that no matter what, that each and every single time I do a life coaching video, I'm doing something greater. I'm doing something that's going to help someone to succeed. I'm helping someone in some fashion. I mean, in a sense, so I'm helping myself every single day to understand that I never want to give up. 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 I mean, I want to keep going. I want to make sure I run, and I want to run the marathon. I want to run the marathon. I want to make sure every single day I'm doing something productive for myself. I understand that interviews are coming up with me. I promise you, people want to do some interviews with me. I promise you, my YouTube channel is going to grow. I have to find better ways to make sure that my YouTube channel is going. I have to understand every single day I have to always manipulate myself much better. And I have to understand that every single day I have to do better with my YouTube channel. I have to do better with everything. And I have to grow myself. But I'm doing the best I can. And you must understand that if you're doing the best you can, I promise you, that's the best you can do. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, just do the best you can do. Everything is going to fall into place as long as you do that. I promise you, everything will fall into place as long as you're doing the best you can. I mean, in a sense, so the best you can do is you follow Jesus Christ as fully as possible every single day. So do what Jesus Christ is doing every single day and try to live up to that potential. I mean, try to live to the potential of Jesus Christ every single day. And make sure you understand that if something doesn't happen for you in Jesus Christ lifestyle, I promise you then nothing will happen in this life. I promise you, if you cannot achieve your dreams with Jesus Christ, I promise you then you can never achieve your dreams. I promise you, you can always achieve your dreams with Jesus Christ. I promise you, you can always follow his footsteps. I promise you, there's a way, and you have to understand that Jesus Christ follows the 10 commandments of God, and you must understand to follow the 10 commandments of God. So make sure you never murder anybody. I mean, make sure you never steal. I mean, make sure you never commit adultery. I mean, make sure you never go for thy neighbor's wife. I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that you're always living life to the fullest. I mean, make sure you're never lying. I mean, make sure you're never deceitful. I mean, make sure you're always telling the truth. I mean, be telling the truth every time, because every single day you must understand that the truth doesn't hurt, and you must understand that for some people it does, and you must understand that truth hurts for some people, but make sure you understand that words can never hurt you. And you have to understand, my mum, for example, my mum gets so offended when I tell her some words, and I give her some words of whatever it is, and she gets offended. I mean, you understand, but the thing is, words can never hurt you. I mean, you have to understand that words never hurt anybody. I mean, you must understand that some people take it literally, and some people take the living of the words literally. I mean, you must understand that if you're really, really understanding anything about life, make sure you understand that words never hurt anybody. But the thing is, try to do better for yourself and try to live a greater life, and understand every single day, you must understand that there is a greater life waiting for you, as long as you understand to willing to understand that. And you have to understand, you have to be willing yourself to live life, and you have to understand that there is a better world than this, and there is something better than this world. But you have to understand that you have to do life coaching videos, and you have to do something on how-to series, and you have to understand, I have a how-to series. I teach people how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that. I mean, you understand, I teach people as much as I can. And why do I teach people? I teach people because I'm giving life advice, I'm giving my story, I'm giving my success, I'm showing you my ideas, I'm showing you my attitude about life, I'm showing you something that you can follow every single day. And you must understand that people are not following me as much, but the thing is that I do care, and I want people to follow me. I want people to understand that Danny Milivojevic is greatness every single day, and I want people to understand to follow me much more. But the thing is that I have to always find a way to help people much more, and I have to actually give my time, and I have to give my time every single day to help people. And I make sure every single day I'm trying my best every single day. But the thing is that no matter what, if you find yourself with some time, make sure you're always doing your passions. I mean, you can never be bored of your passions. I mean, make sure you understand that you can always do your passions, and you can always believe in yourself much more, and you can always learn something much more about your passions. And you can always make sure you can always plan something more, and you can always write something down even more than you do. I mean, so make sure every single day, learn to understand that, and learn to understand that there is someone doing worse than you every single day. I promise you, there are people doing worse than me. I promise you, there are people doing better than me. I promise you, I mean, you have to understand, I'm nowhere at the top, I'm nowhere at the bottom. I'm somewhere in the middle. I mean, I'm somewhere in the middle. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that you have to understand every single day that every single day you must be at your best version, and you have to understand Jesus Christ is at his best version every single day. So if you work for Jesus Christ every single day, then you're going to find a better outlet, and you're going to find something to do every single day. And you have to understand every single day you must grow, and you have to do something for yourself every single day where you're succeeding and you're helping people to succeed. I mean, you have to be always thriving, and you have to understand that there is a better world out there for you, as long as you're willing to understand that. And you have to understand that every single day of your life, you have to be performing, and you have to be performing to the best of your ability. Every single day, you have to understand that no matter what, I have to DJ as much as possible now. I have the DJ deck. I mean, nobody's going to DJ for me. I promise you, nobody's going to make my music for me. I promise you, nobody's going to make this life coaching video for me. I promise you, nobody's going to make my dreams come true except I. I promise you, I'm the only one that's going to do this for myself. I'm the only one that's making my dreams come true. I promise you, nobody else cares about my dreams. I promise you, Jesus Christ cares. I promise you, Jesus Christ shows me the ultimate way of life. But I have to follow it. I have to follow Jesus Christ. I have to make sure that I'm not sinning. And you have to understand that anything that's sin is not Jesus Christ. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that Jesus Christ is not sinning, ever. I promise you, Jesus Christ never sinned in this life, but he shows you the way of not sinning. I mean, I'm very promise you, a sin is death. So anything that's not Jesus Christ is death. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that if you want eternal life, you have to follow Jesus Christ, and you have to fully be strict, and you have to have a strict discipline, and you have to understand you have to be disciplining yourself daily, and you have to understand you have to really, really understand that footsteps of Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ shows you the ultimate way and the life and the truth, and he shows you the ultimate way of being. And you have to understand that no matter what, if you follow Jesus Christ really in terms of his lessons and what he's taught you every single day, I promise you're going to have the best life. But you must understand that Jesus Christ cannot do it for you. I mean, you understand? I mean, you have to do it for yourself. I promise you, you have to understand, you have to live your footsteps, but you have to live in Jesus Christ's footsteps. So you have to let go and let God do it. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand, if you follow Jesus Christ every single day, you have to understand, I'll show you Jesus Christ's photo. I'll show you Jesus Christ. I mean, that's Jesus Christ there looking at me. I mean, in a sense, so understand that you can see Jesus Christ in the top corner of my life over here. I mean, he's always watching me. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that God's always watching you. I mean, God's always there for you. But you have to be there for yourself. And you have to understand, you have to motivate yourself. And you have to understand to always find a better outcome. So 6 years down the road, if I continue to do life coaching, and if I continue to do life coaching for the next 20 years, I promise you, somebody's going to notice me, and somebody wants to interview me. I promise you, somebody wants to do business with me. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that no matter what, I'm always here for people. I'm always here to do my life coaching, but I have to keep going. And I have to make sure every single day that I live life to the fullest. I mean, I'm living life like it's my last day. I mean, I'm talking like it's my last day today. I mean, I'm understanding that this is my last day today. I mean, so make sure you understand that. I mean, make sure you understand that every single day is my last day. And you must understand that no matter what, I'm living life to the best way I can. So make sure I understand something, that no matter what, that death can come early for people, but death can also be a long thing to do. And you must understand that no matter what, that death is life. And you must understand that life is death. And you must understand every single day that no matter what, that we are living, and we are living in the yin yang of life. I mean, life is contradictory, and the opposites collide. And you must understand every single day that no matter what, if you want to do better, then you have to feel your way through life, and you have to understand to be strong about who you are every single day. And you have to understand you have to really find yourself, and you have to understand if you want to overcome depression, then you have to talk more, and you have to really read more books, and you have to understand every single day you have to communicate more, and you have to understand to have a positive mindset every single day about your life. And you have to understand if nobody believes in you, I promise you, I believe in you. I promise you, Jesus Christ believes in you. I promise you, you can do it every single day. But you have to believe, and you have to believe in yourself. I promise you, there are people out there that have created their dreams. I mean, look at Marshmallow. I mean, Marshmallow is a DJ, and man, that guy is really around 24 years of age. I mean, he's going around the world. I mean, he has 33 million bucks in his pocket. I mean, he's living a life. I mean, you understand? I mean, he's just 24 years of age. I mean, look at Martin Garrix. I mean, he's a DJ. I mean, he's 25 years of age. I mean, they're living the dream. I mean, yes, I mean, they're living the lifestyle. I mean, look at Avicii. I mean, Avicii at the pinnacle of his life. I mean, you have to understand, at 16, I realized he just blew off. I mean, you understand? I mean, you must understand that there is a way, and you have to understand that Deadmau5, for example, Deadmau5 says that it may take you 20 years of music production to make it finally. I mean, you say, I mean, be someone who understands that you have to do it long term, and you have to understand you have to do something long term anyway, and you have to make time pass by somehow. So you have to have passions, and you have to have hobbies. I mean, do your hobbies as much as you can. I mean, as much as you can, do your hobbies, and make sure every single day you're always striving to do better. So this is my hobby. I mean, this is what I do for a living. I mean, you must understand that no matter what, do I get any money from it? I mean, I promise you, I get money from it. I mean, you must understand that somewhere down the road, I help enough people, and guess what? I mean, I made a lot of money. I made a lot of money because you must understand I'm helping people, and you must understand that every single day I'm always delivering content. But what do I do for my 9-to-5 job? I promise you, I'm on a disability support pension at the moment, and you must understand that no matter what, that because I'm a schizophrenic, I mean, that's just a label that people are giving me, so I just go with it. And you must understand that no matter what, I'm not schizophrenic, but that the doctors are calling me schizophrenic. And you have to understand that since I'm a schizophrenic, I mean, give me a disability support pension as well. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I understand that disability support pension is not going to make me a kid. I promise you, disability support pension is not going to make my dreams come true. I promise you, disability support pension is not going to make me travel the world. I promise you must understand that what helps me travel the world is my feelings, and I promise you, what helps me travel the world is Jesus Christ. I promise you, every single day you must understand it's I who make my dreams come true, and you must understand it's your choice. I mean, whatever you want to do. I mean, Jesus Christ tells you if you want to smoke, go for it. I mean, you understand? I mean, Jesus Christ tells you if you want to follow Jesus Christ, follow Jesus Christ. I mean, you understand? I mean, Jesus Christ is never forcing you to do anything. I mean, you understand? I mean, you understand? I mean, Jesus Christ says, hey, this is the best way. I promise you, if you want to follow me, follow me. But if you don't want to follow me, I promise you, look at what I do and just make sure you understand that. I promise you, Jesus Christ is always showing us the best way. So if you want to follow Jesus Christ, it's up to you. I mean, saying I follow Jesus Christ because I understand that the best way of life is Jesus Christ. I never want to murder anybody, but you must understand every single day that it's the best way. And you must understand Jesus Christ is the reflection of science. And you must understand that science is Jesus Christ. So if you understand anything about science, I promise you, if you want to understand metaphysics, I promise you, if you want to understand metaphysics, or if you want to understand the present moment, or if you want to understand Buddhism, or if you want to understand anything about life, I promise you, understand Jesus Christ's Bible. I mean, Jesus Christ's Bible is the best thing in life. I promise you, there is a better world than this, and there is something much better than what we are in life. I promise you, if you want the best body, I promise you, God will give you the best body. I promise you, God will give you everything that you want. But you have to believe in yourself, and you have to understand every single day you have to thrive, and you have to understand nobody is motivating Danny Milivojevic to do this video. I promise you, nobody fucking cares. I mean, you understand? I mean, nobody fucking cares except I and Jesus Christ care. I mean, you understand? I promise you, nobody's fucking doing this video for me except me. I'm the only one fucking doing it. I mean, I'm the only person doing this video. And you have to understand that no matter what, I'm really, really helping myself over here. I'm doing something that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about helping people with life coaching skills. I'm happy. I'm happy to some extent. I mean, I'm trying to live my life to the best way I can every single day. And I'm making sure every single day you understand that. I'm making sure that you understand that there is a better way all the time. And I have to understand that my mum never believes in me like I believe in me. I promise you, nobody believes in me like Jesus Christ. I promise you, nobody believes in me like I believe in me. But the thing is, Jesus Christ believes in me more than I believe in myself. I mean, yes, I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you, Jesus Christ believes in everybody more than they believe in themselves. I promise you, Jesus Christ believes in you more than you do in yourself. I promise you, Jesus Christ I promise you, Jesus Christ and God loves you more than you do yourself. I promise you, Jesus Christ and God love me more than I love myself. I promise you, you must understand that. And you must understand that Jesus Christ shows us the footsteps of his life. I mean, go and study his life. I mean, you must understand that life is to be lived forward, and you have to live life forward. But the thing is that you have to study the Bible every single day. Every single day you must study the Bible. You must understand that I mean, you never just read one phrase of the Bible. I mean, read every fucking phrase of the Bible. I mean, read everything in terms of this life. I mean, make sure you understand that in terms of the Bible, make sure you understand it's a life study. I mean, the Bible is not just one day. I promise you, the Bible is always. I promise you, the Bible is every single day reading one phrase from the Bible. Every single day, one phrase, one phrase, one phrase, one phrase, and you get to believe God much more, and you believe to understand much more about life. I promise you, you must understand that if you want the best book in the world, I promise you the Holy Bible is the best book of the world. I promise you there's nothing better than the Bible of God. I promise you there's nothing better than Jesus Christ. I promise you, you must understand that Jesus Christ is the ultimate and the omega, and you must understand that he's human format as well, and you must understand that there is a way. And there is a way, but everybody falls short of Jesus Christ. I mean, how did Danny Milivojevic fall short of Jesus Christ? I promise you, you must understand. Cigarettes, drugs, and alcohol, I fell short of God like that. I mean, I stole something. I mean, you must understand, I hit somebody, I was violent. I mean, understand, I ate meat, I promise you, Jesus Christ never eats meat. I promise you, Jesus Christ never causes violence. I promise you, Jesus Christ never steals anything. I promise you, Jesus Christ never does drugs and alcohol. I promise you, if you do drugs and alcohol, you fell short of God of glory. I mean, if you cause violence in this world, I promise you fall short of God's glory. I promise you, if you have sex before marriage, I promise you fall short of God's glory, because I promise you, Jesus Christ, Jehovah, never had sex with anybody. And you must understand that anybody who has sex before marriage falls short of God. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that in this life, I promise you, you must understand that every single day you must do better. And you must understand every single day that if you're somebody who marries somebody else when you had a marriage before, I promise you, that's committing adultery. And you must understand Jesus Christ never commits adultery either. I promise you, Jesus Christ never got married to anybody, and Jesus Christ never remarried anybody. I mean, Jesus Christ married himself, and that's it. I promise you must understand, if you want to marry somebody, marry yourself every single day. And you have to mirror people. And so if you mirror anything, mirror Jesus Christ only, and just believe Jesus Christ. So every single day, if I'm talking to you in this video, I mean, mirror Jesus Christ, really. I mean, just do what Jesus Christ is doing every single day. I mean, you understand? But I'm going to teach you. I'm showing you the way of what's lecturing about you. I'm showing to help you to understand much more about everything. I'm helping to glue the sticks together, and I'm making sure that I make a house of bricks. I mean, you understand? I mean, make sure you understand that if you're someone every single day, then you're actually always going to help yourself to outcome yourself, and you're going to understand something about life much more. So make sure you understand that you have to believe in your dreams, and you have to understand that you have to believe in a better world, and you have to do better every single day. So every single day, fall on the way of God. I mean, every single day, I mean, fall into God. I mean, make sure every single day you always follow Jesus Christ, and make sure you have faith in Jesus Christ, because there is no other way. There's no other way except Jesus Christ. I promise you, you must understand that anything that's sidewards from Jesus Christ, or anything that's not the Jesus Christ way, I promise you, sin. I promise you, you must understand. So make sure every single day you're doing the best way you can, and you're following God the most you can. So make sure you're always spiritual every single day. You're just making sure you're tearing everything apart in a better way. I mean, you understand? So you're doing everything in the better way, and you're just focusing on yourself better. I see, guys, the only being that's ever going to believe in you is Jesus Christ. I promise you, Jesus Christ and yourself is going to believe in you more than anybody else. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand, I believe in you just like Jesus Christ believes in you. I promise you, you must understand that I believe that you can do it. Understand? I mean, Jesus Christ believes that you can do it. I promise you, you must understand that all you need is Jesus Christ. I promise you, you don't even need me. I promise you, you must understand. But the thing is that if you're watching this, I'm going to lead you into Jesus Christ. I'm going to show you a better way. I'm going to show you that there is a better way. But you must understand to will Jesus Christ into your life every single day. You must understand that nobody believes in you like you do yourself except Jesus Christ. I promise you, every single day, make sure every single day that you're always delivering much more content. And then make sure every single day you're doing much more about social media today, because you have to utilize social media, and you have to understand every single day you have to go and do something productive for yourself. So nobody's going to believe in me much more than Jesus Christ today. I promise you. I promise you now that you will never amount to Jesus Christ in terms of how Jesus Christ believes in me. You understand? But you must understand that I believe in you, but you must understand that also you can amount to Jesus Christ and how Jesus Christ believes in me, as long as you say so. And as long as you say that you do believe in me, or that I believe in you, or that Jesus Christ believes in us, I promise you the whole thing is that we always deliver content. And you have to understand that every single day you must understand that Jesus Christ loves us more than we do ourselves. And you must understand every single day that even God said that. I promise you, even Jesus Christ says that God loves us more than we do ourselves. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that you need to develop yourself, and you have to understand that there is a better world. And I believe that there is a God. I promise you there is a God. I promise you there is something greater than us. I promise you there is something greater, and that's to rejoice. I promise you must rejoice in that. I promise you must rejoice that there is a better world than this. I promise you must rejoice that you have eternal life in Jesus Christ's name. I promise you must rejoice that Jesus Christ came here. You must always celebrate Jesus Christ in your life. I promise you Christmas is the day of Jesus Christ. I promise you Easter is when Jesus Christ was risen. I mean, you understand? So Easter is when Jesus Christ was risen, but Christmas is when Jesus Christ was born. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand every single day we have to follow Jesus Christ, and you have to understand all the time that you never have to go to church, but you make sure your church is your body. I mean, the body, in terms of the body you have, is your church. And make sure you never poison your temple, as God says. I mean, never poison your temple. I mean, make sure you understand that every single day your body is the Holy Spirit, and your body is not yours, and that you are not yours, and that you are God's. And you have to understand that you are something much more than you are every single day. And you must understand that you're a spiritual being living in a human body, and you must understand to embody yourself every single day in the presence of God. And you have to understand that the Holy Spirit is the air that you breathe. And you have to understand every single day that God breathed the same air as you. And you have to understand Jesus Christ breathed the same air as you. And you have to understand that we get to fall into God's hands every single day. And you must understand every single day that God walked this world. And you must understand that every single day you must understand that there is a God. And you have to believe in that. And you have to understand that God believes in you every single day. So every single day, fall better with God, and make sure you never fall short of God's glory. Make sure every single day that you're always going and succumbing to God every single day. I mean, understand, because every single day, if you don't believe in yourself, I promise you, how can anybody else believe in you except Jesus Christ? I promise you, you must understand you have to believe in yourself. I promise you, if you don't believe in yourself, then guess what? I promise you, your dreams are over. I mean, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to understand that regardless of what your mum says, and regardless of what your dad says, or regardless of what your friends say about you, I promise you, you can do it. I promise you, you can amount to a better world, and you can really, really achieve a greater way of life for yourself. And you have to understand, you have to live life one day at a time. You have to live life 1 second at a time, and you have to experience life fully. I mean, fully experience life for yourself. So every single day, make sure you understand that no matter what, that has this nice and beautiful video helped you in some way. I promise you, I hope that you have much more faith in Jesus Christ since you've seen this video. I hope that you have much more hope and factors, and you learn some skills in this video that I've taught you, because these are my skills and this is what I do. And you must understand that every single day that I'm a spiritual teacher living in a human body. And you must understand every single day that I'm my own guru, and I cannot teach you anything. I can only show you. I can only show you what I do, and I can only show you Jesus Christ. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that you can only show me. You can never teach me anything. I mean, yes, and you can never teach me anything. I mean, all you can really do is show me. I mean, you can show me what you do. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that it's not what you say, what you do. It's what you do when you say something. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that every single day, that if you're saying something, make sure you're doing it, because that's integrity. And you must understand every single day that you have to live to the potential of Jesus Christ every single day. So make sure, if you really want to succeed every single day, and if you really want to do a better job, then you have to understand Jesus Christ is the way. I promise you, there's nothing else matters. I promise you, you must understand that. I promise you, believe in yourself, guys. I mean, just believe that you can amount to something, and that you can amount to everything in life. I mean, make sure you can do it. I mean, make sure you understand that throughout, you're going to have some critics in life, and throughout life, you're going to have critics, and you have to understand that people are going to be negative on you, and people are going to say all sorts of weird stuff about you, and they're going to call you negative, and they're going to be negative on you. But the thing is, you must understand that God's never negative on you, and you must understand that you have to understand that humanity is not God, but humanity is God when we follow Jesus Christ. And we are always helping ourselves every single day to understand Jesus Christ much more. And you have to understand every single day you must follow the art of happiness, which is Jesus Christ. And so make sure you understand, if you want to help yourself really, make sure you read more, make sure you study more, make sure you give more ideas, and make sure you understand yourself better, because you have to understand that there is a better world than this, and there is something much better. So believe in yourself, guys, and make sure that you understand much more about yourself every single day in the process, and do something that's going to help you move forward. I understand, guys, just make sure every single day that you follow Jesus Christ, and have a happy day.